Daisy from Akriti Mehndi Creation, and today we are starting our online classes for Mehndi. So first of all, before anything, we have to learn how to make cones, cause without good weapons we can't win the battles. So making cone is the first step of learning Mehndi. And for making cones, we need fresh green henna powder, some of sugar, water, and for the stain, we need oil. So now, this is a we are going to start soaking henna powder. So first of all, this is a 2 tablespoons of henna powder, and we are going to add some amount of sugar in it, just a little bit. Okay, and now we are going to give a good mix. This is a 2 tablespoons of henna powder. With the help of 1 tablespoon of henna powder, we can make approximately 2 small size of cones. So while practicing, you can soak 2 tablespoons of henna daily, and make sure you soak henna every day, because it will get you good result. Old henna paste will not give you the good results. So now we are started adding some water. You should add water as per requirement. Don't pour whole water to it. Just give it a good mix. And if you require, add some more. Don't pour all water together. Please add little quantities as your requirement. We are soaking henna like this. You just have to make wet the powder, and we are done. We don't have to make runny paste right now. You can see the consistency we have to make this kind of paste. Just little bit of water. Now clear the container. You have to clear this out, because if you don't do this, henna will stick to the corners, will harden up, and that will trouble you while making cones. Just clean it up with your fingers or your spoon, whatever you prefer. You can use spatula as well. Just put it together. Please soak henna in airtight containers like this, so it won't dry out. Okay, so here our paste is ready. Now you have to give rest this paste for at least 3 to 4 hours. Look at this. We want this kind of consistency is at this stage, we give it a rest for uh, lumps can loosen up and it soak well. And if you are in hurry, so you can wait at least for half an hour, so it will give good results. Now it will rest for 3 to 4 hours, but right now for video I already have soaked henna. I soaked it last night, so you can see its color changed. It's quite brownish, so it releases its dye and consistency is quite smoother than we soaked right now, but not as we required still. Now, so we are going to add some water to it for required consistency. Please make sure don't pour all water together, just little amount of water and mix it well. And if you want more, then add step by step. We are adding water right now because we are soaking henna for practicing only. If you are soaking henna for orders or for applying on someone's hand or on your hand, you have to add some amount of this oil. Oil percentage are depend upon which company oil you are using or which brand you are using. For this kind of, you can get this kind of products like oil or henna powder. You can contact your nearby henna store, or you can contact me directly. I'll supply all these items to you. While adding water to this paste, you have to continuously beating it up to remove lumps. Look how stringy it is. Look at this. Now adding water is up to you, what consistency you prefer, you like, so you can add accordingly. I like quite runny paste, quite loose paste, so I add more water. There is no ratio for adding water, so you can do it by your own. Just make sure you beating it well. Beat it till it will be a smooth paste without any lumps. So our henna paste is ready. Look at this. We want this kind of runny consistency. This is a smooth henna paste and we using triple filter mehndi. but still these have some kind of impurities, so we have to strain it to remove impurities. You can see these kind of lumps over here, small ones. You can beat harder to remove this, but after doing all this, some impurities will be there, and to remove there, we have to strain this henna. Now, how to strain henna? So we need one kind of container. You can use any of container. You can use even any kind of glass or any kind of bottle or any kind of container which is useless. You just cut it bottle in half and you can use that also. And another thing you want is one kind of plastic bag or a carrot bag. So for this kind of smaller portions, you don't need to waste a carrot bags, so you can use this kind of plastic bags. You can find it at any grocery stores. They are using it, so you can find it very easily. And for straining the henna, you need one kind of stocking or a ladies socks. This is a nylon material ladies socks which is used as a strainer. It's a very fine kind of material, so this pores will absorb the dirt and impurities and strain our henna. So we are placing this plastic bag on a container. Make sure your container size is somewhat like you can adjust your polythene, your carrot bag like this for support. So choose container wisely. We are going to put our stockings. You can use that transparent stocking every girl wearing, that also you can use, but I'm comfortable with this kind of socks kind of stockings, very small. This is just ankle length socks. Just put it like this. Just cover your container. First plastic, then this stocking, and now we are pouring this henna paste into it. You can use spatula for clear your utensil, but personally I don't prefer that, so I will use my fingers to clear the container. First pour it and then try to remove with spoon, but after that you have to do this. We are using triple filter mehndi. In market there are plenty of kind of mehndi are available, like a 5-time filter, double filter, triple filter. We are using triple filter, so it don't really have impurities, but some kind of smaller particles in it, and it will trouble you while making fine designs. So we are straining this. If you are practicing, you don't have to do this. You can directly make cone out of henna paste, but for orders I recommend it that you strain your henna powder like this after making paste, not dry henna powder. So our container is clear, and now we are going to strain it out. Like, first remove these stockings from it. Look, this is our henna. It's a very small portion, just 1.5 or 2 tablespoons of henna. So it's easy. It's tough when it's a lots of henna. Now just look at this. You have to hold it from the end very tightly, and then you have to stretch it and pull it out, just like with pressure. Just do this. If you don't give pressure, mehndi paste will remain in stockings and you won't get much amount. So make sure you give a good pressure. So we are done. Now there are not impurities. Look at this kind of smaller particles in it. It will feel like a semolina. You can just see this. It will trouble you while making a fine design. So make sure while you are on order soaking henna for applying on someone's hands, you strain the paste. Look at this. So now look at the color of the henna without any oil or anything. It's just a pure henna in water. Now you just have to make a knot. This is not a compulsory process for practicing, but yeah, mandatory while you are making it for orders. While practicing, you can directly make cones out of henna paste you soaked in a container. Just use a spoon and fill the cones. But now we are filling cones with this henna paste. But before that, let's make cones. So I have this kind of cone papers. You can see this. These are rectangle. Make sure your cone papers are rectangle. Rectangle is a good shape for making cones, and it's a medium thick. There are plenty kind of cone papers available in market. Thinner one, thicker ones. This is the medium one and I prefer these. So let's start making cones. Take one cone paper and we are making our tip, cone tip on a longer edge. So just fold approximately. Your cone point will be on 3/4 point of this longer edge, like it's a 3/4 point. Two portion, one portion. Just roll it. Just roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, and then make a shape of a cone. You get the shape. Now just pull this layer, stretch, roll and pull to adjust a point. Look, point is wide, and when I stretch this, pull it off, cone will smaller. Point will be smaller by pulling this, stretching this layer on. Now our cone is ready. Look at the tip. We don't make Very fine tip, cause after that, after filling it with henna, we have to cut it off, and that won't be give a good result while making henna. So make sure your point is not too fine. Okay, now we are going to seal it with a cello tape. So you need a dispenser and a small portion of cello tape. Stick it here and just roll it with the help of your first finger and thumb. So our cone is ready to fill. Okay, this kind of point. We are making quite thinner and longer cones. It will easier to draw designs. One more time, just look at it. If you have any questions or queries regarding this, you can contact me directly on WhatsApp, or you can DM me, or you can, whenever social media you are following on me, you can ask me there, or you can video call me if you are doing online classes with us. We will answer your queries. We'll try our best to solve your all the queries. We are done. Now we are sealing it with the cello tape. Make sure your cones are thin and long. Bulky cones won't give you the good kind of results, good kind of fineness in your work. So make a lighter and quite small cones. So these are our cones are ready. Now we are filling it with our henna paste, which will make which we were making few seconds ago. These are paste. Just cut the corner. Just cut the smaller portion of corner, and if you are using carrot bag, it will be easier to fill the cones. If you are using carrot bag, just put your carrot bag point in your cone and press. You can see we are filling henna directly into cone without making our hands dirty. Now this is what happens when we fill cone with henna. Now you have to slowly roll it up to henna to get down towards point. Just slowly roll, roll, roll. Now once henna just go inside, you have to just press it with thumb like this and give a pressure, and it will come from to the tip. You can see. Okay, so now our cone is filled, and now we are going to lock the cone. Just see it carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. With the 5 basic steps, you can cancel it. Once again, just say it. 1, second pleat on it. 2, just move inside. 3, another move. 4 and center. 5. Cut the tape quite longer and put it on it. 1 and just roll it backwards as well too. With the help of just two tapes, we are sealing our cone. Now look at this. This is quite runny paste and come out from top. If you are not using your cone right now, you are storing it for a later purpose, just clear the tip and put a one tape over here. So our cone is ready. We will fill our second cone. Just put this tip inside your cone so your hands won't be dirty. If once again I am saying, if you using carrot bags, it will be easier. Look at it. It's done. Now one, two, three, and four, and we are locking our cone. We are using just two sellotapes, one over the tip and second one to conceal this, and using over here that cone won't leak. So we are done. We are making cones. So we are done with making cones and how to soak henna. So our first session is complete here, where I taught you about basics of soaking henna powder and making cones. Without making cones, you can't start the henna. So if you have any questions or queries regarding this, you can contact me or ask me on any social media platform. Thank you so much. This is Daisy from Akriti Mehendi Creation. Bye bye.